All right, everybody, welcome back. Mimir's talking. We are gonna try and do three things this episode.
There's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
So the number one thing is we're gonna go to that, although we're gonna do that last, and then we're going to see if we can find. Actually, okay, so there's the remnant of Asgard right there. We're going to find that remnant of Asgard, and then we've already beat the Berserker here. So we're going to go fight a Berserker someplace else just for the heck of it to knock one more out. And just to see whale? I don't know why I said it like that. Just to see whether at this power level we can just completely crush any of the Berserkers or not. I kind of feel like the answer is probably no, but, you know, we'll see.
Hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Yeah. What exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, no.
And I feel like maybe checking in on the bird might be a good idea, too. We'll see how much time we have left.
Retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Freya's resting face just needed some work. Alright, so definitely some Bifrosty energy going on here. Samine Heryar, who haven't seen me, so
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I swear it's only been since last night that I played this. I feel like I'm playing really sloppy. Like, that shouldn't have felt like a difficult fight.
Heryar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing.
Oh, hey, Hardened Remnants.
They remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
And Fortified Remnants. Okay. So, apparently, then Tempered Remnants and a ton of hack silver. Okay. All kinds of fun stuff off of that, then. So, basically, this is just another resource hunt in case I want to upgrade everything. Excuse me.
Svini went to Helheim. How did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Yofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim. Wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only two shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar.
I mean, really, once you have those two, what else do you need? Alright, so that's the first remnant. And let's see. What's this right here? There's another one over here at the Well of Erd. Still something undiscovered in the Sanctuary Grove.
Were you serious before, Mimir? Rasfelger truly wishes to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be held?
Apparently so. She just requires relief.
Just making sure I'm going the right way.
Step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless.
Another time. We must focus.
What's your sight?
Oh. Right, I don't have the thing anymore. I clearly need to switch back to that other...
You're covered in bygones.
God. Get on the thing. Kill it. There we go. I need to switch back to that, like, storm of spears thing that I had going, because I keep thinking that that's my move, and then it's not. Oh my God.
Lad's going up.
Down he goes.
Don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
Our soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, he will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Another 100,000. Okay, so what is the Well of Erd? Oh no, I've been up there. I remember those. Okay. So now we gotta go. I don't really think I need to upgrade much of anything, but let's go take a look, see if I have enough.
It's strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarök.
That could only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother.
I left a lore scroll someplace? That's weird.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard of it. We're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral.
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Nethervalir.
We will be there.
What can I do you for?
Alright, let's see here. So I can upgrade this, which means I can upgrade this. This is one... No, we're using the stonecutters right now. Alright. Need more glowing embers for that. Nothing there. The shield is good.
M'lady.
Impressive.
Not sure where I grabbed a Folkvanger whetstone, but that's okay.
Know what you want? This here's the fun part.
Fatebreaker shoulder guard. Wait, it doesn't cost anything?
Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Looking good.
A good fit.
Let's not burn off my smoldering embers. Alright, well that's already level 9. That's level 9. That's level 9. We'll go ahead and craft up the other stuff. Just for the heck of it. Amulets maxed out. Turn Mimir's discomfort into a Bifrost blast. Sure. We're obviously going to equip that immediately. I don't know what the deal with that is at all, but... Alright, her stuff's all upgraded. Okay. Yeah, we already chatted. Alright, so next thing, let's go fight a berserker. Where do we want to fight a berserker? Let's see, the funeral's there. Still got the final challenges. Where do I feel like an easy berserker will be? Actually, I think there was at least one thing in here that I couldn't ever figure out that I was suspecting might be endgame too, so...
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarök.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
Wait a
Oh, what's going on here?
Is that?
Thor's hammer and his daughter.
I'll make
Hey,
you
Thrud.
Dad.
Ooh, look at that.
Well, good for her.
Worthy. Alright, so we've got a remnant over here. We've got a remnant here. We do have a berserker gravestone. So let's go ahead and run to that real quick and just... I'm not gonna spend the whole fight on it. I don't want to, like, burn a ton of time, but I feel like compared to the last time I fought any of them, I'm way more powerful now, so
How worried should we be
we'll see how it goes.
about the Hrasfelder situation?
Oh, it'll be trouble for all of us if the position is filled by someone unfit. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement,
Complete chaos. Yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Well, so obviously this needs to be Mimir's job, right? Like, that's what they're hinting at. Alright, so...
Mir, you may tell a story if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers.
Old. What is that? The hilt is drawn to the gravestone.
Alright. So this is about where, when we were running around last episode, this is about where we stopped, and I saw, yes. God forbid I pass up 76 hack silver when I have over 1 million. Had really nothing to do with it. Let's see how this goes.
From under the cruel,
Oh no, that's not what we want. Oh, no, no, no.
You're on fire, Kratos. It will burn.
Oh my god! Okay.
Still unpleasant.
Wow. Okay, I was not expecting a 3-on-1 fight. we're not going to go straight back to that one. Yeah, that can wait until later. Let's go check this out, though. Because this was what I was thinking of when I said I thought there might be one other thing to do. And my recollection was that you couldn't really line these up right. So let's see if dealing with this changes anything. Okay.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ow! Alright, one down. Oh, ow.
I just had a thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
Boy, that would be bad if we accidentally destroyed Valhalla. Alright, so that's 3. Some more luminous alloy, some fortified remnants, some more hack silver, and no change with this weirdness over here. So, huh. I mean, this isn't going to do anything, right? I tried that. And, like, I seriously can't... They don't line up. Yeah. And there's no way to climb up here still, right? Like, this is all new. But there's no way to get on top of it. Like, there's no markings or anything. Huh. Like, I feel like they should have changed something to allow me to get up and around, but... Because maybe I could move down or, you know, throw the axe down from up above. But no, there's nothing over here either. I don't know. 'Tis a puzzlement. Just make absolutely certain there's nothing. So yeah, I've been thinking about the game just kind of in terms of, you know, still thinking about reviewing and just, you know, ultimately what I thought of it. And I do still think that the strength is definitely the story, but the strength is in the story only insofar as the story is the relationship between, you know, what the game has to say about prophecy, which is definitely interesting, and the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. There's still, you know, and I know that, like I said last time, this is idiosyncratic. This is probably just me. I don't expect anybody to agree with me about it, but there's too much.
And I have a theory.
Well, let's stop talking about this. Learning soul magic. Let me get back here. So there's another remnant and another... Oh, 2 Berserker gravestones. There's one over here, too.
Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly. Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yoni even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Interesting. But anyway, yeah, the world building stuff just, you know, continues to bug me. Just right down to the fact that even in those last couple of episodes, you know, like there's supposed to be like multiple armies that are competing for this, you know, this space, and you just don't see them.
With an aim of achieving enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance, for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
So yeah, speaking of Mimir, they had better have an answer for that riddle at this funeral. And I feel like there's no way the writers were dumb enough to have forgotten about that or dropped it, so it's probably going to happen. Let's see, Svartalfheim right here. Go to the map, and they said it was going to be at the inn right there, so we'll go here. But yeah, these worlds just never, and we're going to a town right now, and they never feel lived in. You know, they never feels, and look at this, you know, and we're going to see some people at this thing, but like, you know, the big stirring speech was given in front of 6 people. And, you know, they keep talking about all the, you know, the armies that died, you know, the soldiers that died during that war. And, oh no, we just lost all of Helheim. I didn't happen to be looking directly at it, so I didn't see it at all. And that's just, it's goofy. Like, they could have come up with a way to make that look more like a war. And they just chose not to. And how many people were at this funeral? 3. Oh God, and the body's here.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
True arsehole he was. God's gonna miss him.
Hey, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
So this is exactly what I meant.
I haven't met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphered Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the fair. We'll wait for you there.
Where the hell is Sindri? Wait, the Sphered Sands. Oh, right there. Okay. Make sure we're facing the right way. So, but yeah, that's exactly what I mean, right? Like, this is Brock's funeral, and there's 4 people. Like, they couldn't, you know, put it outside and, you know, throw a bunch of, you know, effectively, like, NPCs there to just be background noise, right? Like, no, everything is deserted all the time. There are more corpses in this town than there are people. And that's just weird to me that they made the decision that the game needed to be like that, and I went the wrong flipping way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this. If I wanted to take a boat, I would have had to go the other way. So we'll go to this one. And, like, is that a huge complaint? Like, did it ruin the game? No, absolutely not. Like, the good parts definitely overshadowed the weirdness. But, yeah, between the over-reliance on puzzles, you know, like, of course Atreus falls for, yeah, what's her name? Oh, God, I'm embarrassed I'm forgetting her name. But of course Atreus falls for her. She's the only girl he's ever seen. Angerboda. Like, he has literally never seen any other, you know, humans his age. You know, he's got that one friend, sort of. The Viking kid, Skeller, or whatever his name was. I probably made that up. But there's no kids. There's no people. Like, these worlds aren't lived in. Where the heck am I going? This way? This way. And then the ferry goes straight across.
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine.
I mean,
Dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so.
like, who is this?
Gods can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
Like, how did you get the body away from Sindri? It would totally be just like Brock, by the way, to not actually be dead. God, they should have worked on Freya's face. Like, what if he opened his eyes right now and just went, gotcha! Instant 10 out of 10 game of the year. Like, he actually looks like he's lost weight. Oh, nice. Okay, that was nicely done. And I don't remember if the last game like chose a point to go to the full credits like this or not, but that was nicely done. You got to feel for Sindri. I mean, this is one of the things the game does right, right? Like the characters and the relationships between the characters are phenomenal. Like Sindri is broken, and you get the feeling he's never going to be better again, right? Wow. And the answer to the riddle, which I had not figured that out, although I like a good riddle, it always makes you feel dumb when you hear the answer. It's even thematically appropriate with him remembering it about, this dead person who's left this hole in all their lives. Like, that was. So, yeah, I can't put a number on this game. Like, it was messy, it was complicated, there were things that I absolutely loved about it. There's no universe. My understanding is there's not going to be a third game. Like they're saying that they're done here. I don't know if maybe we get a game featuring Atreus. I can't see them just deciding to be finished with Kratos. Like, but who knows? Who knows what's next? They might follow Atreus in a third game at some point. He could be anywhere looking for the giants. I mean, the giants could have wandered off to anywhere they wanted, right? And we didn't get a good look. I went back and watched my own video, and we didn't get a great look at the prophecy board that Kratos was looking at that he didn't show Atreus. And so whatever path he was talking about there, who knows, right? So they could definitely do more, and regardless of, any gripes I have about this game, I will absolutely be picking up any future sequels and playing them because, like I said, the good parts about it are wonderful, are fantastic. But too much that I was annoyed with for me to love this one quite as much as I did the first one. But that's, not as good as one of the best games I've ever played is not really much of a complaint. So, before I push through the rest of this, as far as the future on the channel, I put up a little vote board, and I think the last time I looked at it, people were voting for Sekiro to be the next game that I play through, although that might have changed since the last time I looked. We're actually not going to do Sekiro next. We're going to go ahead and do Syndalis, which is a horror game on the Xbox. I'll be playing it on the Xbox Series X. So we're going to do that next, and then we'll probably do Sekiro after that. Since I've got some folks who said they were interested in it, we'll go ahead and play that. And it's going to be, that one was one I was going to do eventually, so we will see how that goes. But as always, guys, this was a longer journey than I thought it was going to be. This is episode 68. Not to mention all the hours I put into it afterwards. There's probably 50 or 60 hours into this game, so one of the longer ones I've done on the channel. I think the second longest behind Elden Ring. I hope you had a good time. Tell everybody all about it if you can, and we will see you for whatever's next. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as always. And we're going to go ahead and scroll through this just to see what they give us when the credits are over. And then we will bring the series to a close. I had the idea that we were right at the end, but apparently not. Actually, hell, let's throw in a quick props for the music. I mean, the music and the voice acting in particular were incredible. Technically, other than Freya's face, the music, the voice acting, the graphics, all that was just too good to even necessarily, like, I didn't even think to mention it because it was so obvious that it was amazing. God, the way this is scrolling on my TV is actually making me a little dizzy. I'm not... Alright, let's just circle our way out. So, okay, they just return us to this spot here. Let's take a moment and talk to all three of these people just for the heck of it.
Beyond the light, afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
I'm going to talk to that weirdo last.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean,
Who are you?
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something prophy.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, that's the bartender. That's who you are. Okay. Gotcha. Well, my gripes about the lack of humans stands regardless. But yeah, we're going to call this an episode now. Thank you again for watching. We will see you with whatever comes next.